Before I start, remember that success on YouTube is not going to happen that a single video will make you famous overnight. It takes a lot of time, a lot of passion, a lot of patience, a lot of skill, and a lot of hard work. That's why today I'd like to share with you 5 of my important tips on to how, especially for small YouTubers, you can be able to succeed on YouTube. And after this video, I'll be answering some of the questions I usually get on the comment section. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of this video. Hello beautiful people, if you're new here, my name is Lesodor, and the number one thing to do is to start working on your watch hours. Remember, to be monetized on YouTube, you require 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. But getting to 1,000 subscribers isn't as difficult as getting to 4,000 watch hours. And you find that most YouTubers, especially the small YouTubers, they usually start by doing sub for sub and such kind of things. All these things will help you reach at 1,000 subscribers, but remember, these things won't help you to get to 4,000 watch hours. You'll have 1,000 subscribers who are not even watching your videos. So remember, start by working on your watch hours, and how you can do this is to work on your content. Make sure you produce quality content that people want to watch. Make sure your content is so excitable and enjoyable, especially during the first 10 seconds, because remember, during the first 10 seconds is where someone can decide either to continue watching or to leave the video. So make sure you work on your channel, and make sure you avoid doing these tactiles of trying to trick people into watching your video. Like, you find most people, they usually try to have titles that are not describing what is inside the video, just to trick someone into clicking on that video. But remember, yes, you'll trick that person into clicking into that video, but they won't watch it till the end. Then also make sure you are so much straightforward. Like, you just stop beating around the bush. Like, if you want to discuss something, make sure you just get into it, and you try and avoid doing things like telling too much stories before you start giving what you're supposed to be giving. And another thing, also, you make sure that when it comes to your content, you make people be able to engage. Like, especially, you can ask them to comment, but the mistake I see most small YouTubers do is that they usually just say, please guys, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, but yet you're not telling us what you're commenting to. So make sure you give these people something to be commenting to. Like, you can ask them if they're enjoying your videos. Like, I'd like to ask you, do you guys enjoy my videos? Then you tell them to leave the comments down on the comment section. So you ask them questions so that they know what to comment about, because if you tell them to comment and yes, they don't know what to comment about. Number 2 is to use relatable tags, titles, and thumbnails. And when it comes to your tags, make sure you give your tags on the description box, and make sure you use the tags which are relatable to the content that you have. Don't use a certain tag only because it is something that is trending. Make sure the tag is relatable to that content. And when it comes to your title, make sure that your title is so clear. And I see most small YouTubers try using capital letters. Remember, for capital letters, it is so difficult to read. So whenever someone is scrolling, they'll even end up passing that video. So make sure your titles are just simple, but make sure you use keywords on your title. So how to check for keywords? You can look at YouTube search, or even you can look at what other YouTubers are using. Another thing is for the thumbnail. Make sure that the thumbnail is exciting, but also make sure you don't use too much images, because I see people having almost 5 images in one thumbnail and having a lot of words around it, which is so difficult to interpret. So just have a simple thumbnail, and also just place simple words on it so that it is easy to read. Then also for your description, make sure when you are giving your description, you write like a lot of stuff about yourself. You can give your Instagram account and such kind of things, and make sure before the first thing that you write on your description are the keywords that you used on your title. Make sure you have them on your description box. And another thing, make sure you use end screens and cards, because for cards and the end screen, you're encouraging people to watch other videos and you're boosting your watch hours. And also, you look like you really know what you're doing, especially when you tell them, please make sure you watch these other videos, make sure you watch the videos at the end. Like, you are really engaging with your subscribers. Number 3 is making quality content. And when it comes to making a quality content, yes, your video might be having a good thumbnail or a good title, but whenever someone gets into your video, they're not getting the content they were looking for. So make sure you have quality content, quality video, quality audio, and make sure your video is like almost 5 minutes, and don't make it too long unless you just have to make it that long. Number 4 is to make sure you share your video to your social media platforms, be it Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Quora, Pinterest, or which other social media you are in, even WhatsApp. Make sure you share your video, especially during the first 1 hour that you've just posted, because whenever you share your video so early, people will be able to come. It will boost your views, it will boost your engagement, especially during the first 1 hour, and this will tell YouTube that maybe this video is of good content and they'll be able to take it to other people. So make sure you share your video to all your social media platforms. And number 5 is that when you're starting a YouTube channel, make sure that you upload something that you're passionate about, because remember, especially during the first year, you usually don't have that much engagement. People are still not interested in you because they still don't know you. So make sure you share something that you're passionate about, because remember, you'll feel discouraged at times, you'll feel like quitting because you feel like no one is interested in you. So remember, at this time when you're not doing something that you're passionate about, you're going to feel like you're wasting your time. So do something that you can do, even if you have only 2 views or 5 views, you can still do it on and on. So, and remember, whenever you are doing all these things each and every time, you're being professional at it, and make sure that you just be on one niche, because when you're doing something that is just specific, you'll be able to become professional in it, you'll be able to do it better, and then you'll be good at it. So there was a question on which app I use and on how I edit my videos. So I usually use KineMaster, and I'll be showing you how I use KineMaster to edit my videos. So I'll be using KineMaster to edit. So I'll open the KineMaster, then after that I'll select 16:9, that is the one for YouTube. Then I'll select the videos that I want to upload. So I'll just select them one by one depending on how I want the videos to be following each other. Listen to this. Content, and when it comes to making a quality content, yes, your video might be having a good thumbnail or a good title. So you'll find the recorded volume usually so low. So for KineMaster, you can edit by increasing the volume, and then it becomes a little bit better. But whenever someone gets into your video, another thing, you can also boost your video quality, like for the brightness. So you go to adjustments, you boost the brightness, you boost the contrast, you boost the saturation, and the video looks a little bit better. Because if you compare the one that I've not edited to the one that I've edited, you see that there's a little bit of brightness and your video looks a little bit more better. Another thing, you can also add text. You just go to layers, you click on text, you add the text that you want to use. So I'll be using the word tags. So after adding that text, you just place it where you want it to be. Then you go and choose a font that is more favorable to you. So I'll be using the Latin one. So after selecting that text, you can have it with the color that you want. So I'll be using yellow. Then place it where you want it to be. When it comes to exporting, you can export your video for HD. You can use 720, you can also use 1080 or even 1440. Then another thing is for bitrate. Make sure for bitrate you use something that is a little bit low for easy export, because you can add 24 or something, or even as high as you want. But remember, this increases the video size and it becomes so difficult to export. So that's it for today. I hope you like this video. Bye bye.